Genghis Khan's story and that of the Mongolian Empire almost ended before it began. In his first great victory towards unification in 1201, a sharp object pierced the side of his neck, either from an arrow he'd later attribute to hitting his horse, or possibly from a rock as he fell from his mortally wounded horse. Either way, a profusely bleeding Genghis Khan sought safety from the raging battle that inflicted massive casualties on both sides. Men slaughtered men well into the night, but he managed to find a remote location out of the fray. He could do no more than that. Blood loss had sapped his strength. Worse than that, a dangerous clot had formed. He was saved not by the gods or a great warrior, but by his loyal retainer, a man named Jelme. Upon finding his lord and spotting the wound, Jelme began to suck the blood from Chinggis's neck and spit it out, even ingesting some in the process. This kept the wound clean, but Chinggis's strength still faltered. Sometime after midnight, after the two armies had broken off to rest in their respective camps, Genghis stirred and complained of intense thirst. So, Jelme stripped down to his breeches and dashed to the much closer enemy camp. There, he stole mare's milk curd and mixed it with water for Genghis to drink. Mission accomplished, but why only the breeches? Jelme's plan was that if discovered, he would have claimed he'd escaped Chinggis's army to surrender to the enemy. But that was discovered, and they'd stripped Jelme down to his breeches before he managed to flee. This would have invited hospitality and sympathy. Once cleared, Jelme would have stolen a horse to make it back to Genghis without any lost time. Now, maybe Genghis would have survived without Jelme, but that he credits his retainer with saving his life is all the proof I need. And it wasn't the first time. Jelme had previously saved his lord as enemies chased him around the Burkhan Mountains in eastern Mongolia. Genghis rewarded this loyalty, later raising Jelme up to a general, who in fact became one of his top generals. But what about the man who almost killed the Khan? I'll save that for tomorrow.